I love this game. All right, here we are with Yoshi and the Mysterious Book. I've been waiting all day to play it, but unfortunately, was not able to find the time to do it. I haven't done anything today. I haven't written much. I didn't I didn't do the Star Fox draft. I'm just like, I don't know, man. I've been struggling to find. I didn't do Chili. I feel like I did nothing. I feel like I did nothing today, honestly, which is kind of unfortunate. But yeah, yeah, I made like two videos today, and I just I completely spaced to do the Chiller Seven podcast because I'm just like, I got up today and I gotta like, oh yeah, I gotta do the Tales of Berseria review, and whenever I do a review of like that, it like never gets any views. Like I got more views on like my Yoshi first impression video, and I guess I'm not a Tales YouTuber, so that's probably why nobody gives a shit about what I have to say. But I don't know. I need some Tales cred. I'm a complete flab to the franchise. This game has like achievements. The game actually expects you to reset if you soft lock. So I was wondering if that was like an actual thing, last night, but it seems like it is. Yeah, so it's possible to soft lock yourself if you fuck up. So the game is basically about like interacting with the world. Yeah, I compare this more to Pokemon Snap than anything else, which is great because I love Pokemon Snap. But wait, it ate it? Okay, so you have to escort the Crazy Daisies to the end. That's crazy. That's fucking brutal. Yoshi games are kind of messed up if you think about it. Oh, look at that. It's terrifying. Yeah, Yoshi's not even the apex predator on Yoshi's Island. It's like a hellscape. Watermelon seeds. All right. With any creature. All right. Cool, cool. Oh, I ate it. Okay. These are. This is quite a different game than. Oh. So this is a hard level. Wow. Yeah. So much for the cope. This game wasn't difficult because I'm kind of struggling with this because I'm not entirely sure what we're supposed to do. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what you're supposed to do. This is why the game is really good. Is that like it actually has a ton of variety. It's not just about like clearing the stage. You have to do all sorts of things. Oh, shit. You can eat it right off your back. Really? These things are worse than Pikmin. I love the way this game looks. It's just gorgeous. He does not fuck around. Wow. Oh, thanks for the sub. Thanks for the sub. I really need to like consistently podcast. I don't know what I've been doing. I mean, I guess I've been focusing on game streams lately, and I don't know. My podcasts are actually more successful than the game streams, so I really need to make that like a regular thing, and I just can't seem to do it. Glad you were able to get it out. You have to water it or something? Okay, okay. You have to get them wet. Okay. So it actually takes into account whether it's seawater or freshwater. Okay. Yeah, this game is a lot better than I think people are giving it credit for. Because I was saying this last night, but like the game is actually quite complex. I'd say it's quite a bit more difficult than Woolly World actually. Because it's not really a straightforward platformer. When the levels ramp up, you have to do more and more intense things. Okay, shit. Yeah, this game does not fuck around. It does not fuck around. So yeah, this might be the best game release this year. I don't know. We'll have to see like what the ending's like. Because I put a ton of time into Mario Tennis Fever, so well, where's regular water? Oh shit! What the hell was that? Yeah, using the right stick to aim is just crazy. That is crazy. So yeah, like this is a kind of different Yoshi game than I think what a lot of people are used to. So seawater won't revive them. Well, how do I? Hmm. That's great.
Dali, Lantira, Metani Kirit,
Okay. Hmm. Oh shit! No. Okay.
Riviti,
That soul does not mess around.
Sia Atos,
That makes the diff. Like, how exactly are you supposed to revive the other ones? I've never understood why Yoshi's never plays like he does, and like, um, in like actual Mario games, like Mario Bros. Yoshi and like Yoshi's Island Yoshi are like two different characters.
Missy Elia,
Well, what good is the apple? You can give it you can give it an apple and it'll revive. Okay. So you don't need water necessarily. You can use food too. All right. Yeah, this is a great game.
Viri,
Yeah, this
Valaliha,
game is quite a bit better than I thought it would be. I I wasn't crazy about Crafted World, but this is way better than that for sure. I'd say this is better than Woolly World too. So this might be the second best Yoshi game ever now. We'll have to see. It's never gonna top Island for me. Sorry, but and I love how you have a new move. There we go. That's all we needed. Wow, rescued every crazy daisy.
Yoshi, Sana,
And the fact that the game like soft locks you is crazy. That was crazy. I did not see that coming at all.
Idi,
Yep.
Auri, Tevatea, Lo, Tami, Kaldi,
Ouchin? Oh, really?
Baforun, Ali. La. Nai niana asti elai.
Yeah, I think we're gonna try to like
Ore.
okay.
Ore. Ti a ali.
Mostly tastes like so Yoshi's legit just
Marfe.
holy shit, it helps you dive? That's fucking crazy.
Ami. Recommend.
Yeah, this game is nuts.
Tuli.
Like the mechanics in it are just top notch. So you can only stay submerged for a limited amount of time before having to come up for air. Okay. So getting air in this game doesn't work like it does in every other game ever, which is kind of crazy if you think about it. Holy shit. This is straight up Echo the Dolphin physics. Wow. That is cool. Now this is cool. The game keeps track of your achievements too. Damn, it's so much fun. Wow.
Lama. Ia.
All right. Spider-Man,
Tuli.
a volcano. That's sick. That is sick. Oh, here we go. This game has such impeccable level design.
La. Tia. Lo. Finito.
Wow, really? That's amazing. Good feel are phenomenal. Like good feel are the best.
Iti.
Yeah, this is the most good feel game I think ever. I thought Showtime was kind of a step up, but like, yeah, this is crazy. That was so much fun.
Ori. Lo. Tami.
A
Cardia.
blue flounder. Yoshi!
Bahorun.
Yeah, so we unlock new stages as you like
Tibatia. Nukri. Dame elui. Yo. Tami. Yo.
yeah, so this game is nuts. How do I use it? Okay. Okay, so it's like the TMNT surfing level. Yeah, it's bringing me back to like those days of playing Spyro 3, the skateboarding stage. Oh man. Wow, this is awesome. So much fun.
おいいと。
Hello, hello. No, Yoshi, no. Yeah, it's fantastic. Yeah, I'm not sure I would say it's better than Woolly World. I do think it kind of suffers from I don't know how like replayable it's gonna be. I don't know, but I just love like how much variety there is. I don't know. It seems like they wanted to do something very specific with this game. Oops, did I? Yeah, I don't know. I can't really put it into words. I like the game a lot, but it's like for me, it's one of those cases where like I don't think Island is ever going to be top for me like ever. So like it's like I don't know. I guess I'm being a boomer about it, but it's actually quite fun and challenging. I was kind of surprised. So like this is what people don't get about this game. You can't die in it, but that doesn't really matter because like it's not always completely obvious like what you're supposed to be doing exactly. Wait, what?
いや、アウリ。マシュル。
I've never understood why Yoshi is so obsessed with vehicles. Why don't we see him turn into vehicles like we do in Island like more often? It just doesn't happen all that much. Yeah, I know. It was hard for me too. I've been working on the book. I was working on videos today. Yeah, I didn't work on shit for books, but like, yeah, I was working on the channel today, so I wasn't able to like really do a lot. And in the end, I decided to go out and like I didn't go out at all yesterday, and I kind of feel like I don't really need to anymore. I don't know. I don't know. I didn't have fun going out. I just went to where I was going, and then I just like came back, and it's like I think I should have stayed in. Uh, yeah, I should have stayed in and like done stuff. I don't know. I don't know. Like I had things I wanted to catch up on, but it's like yeah. Right now I'm kind of in this like mentality where I kind of want to just stay home because I'm making money at home and I don't want to like spend money like out. So it's like, what's the point really? Bonus levels? I'm not sure. I haven't really gotten to any hidden content or anything. Yeah, I haven't been playing this very much, so I don't really know like everything about it yet. Yeah, I'd say most of the journal reviews were actually pretty positive. The issue is that people were just glazing like the two that weren't. And that's kind of why there was a discrepancy. Because I think overall, like everybody's pretty enthusiastic about this. Hang on. Oh, come on, really? Yeah, like it's interesting because like they Yoshi's on the DS and New Island were both huge hits, but like the industry just kind of downplayed them. And then Woolly World came out, and that was downplayed too, but like it was so popular by that point they couldn't really do anything. Graphic World became like the third best selling game in the series, and that was one that they really tried hard to bury. So I think people did a good job calling Eternals out. Yeah, that's kind of surprising. I'm not sure how it happened, honestly. Like, it might just be nothing more than just Goodfeel being on like their third Yoshi game, and everyone knowing to like expect peak. But like, I don't know. I was very surprised at how positive the coverage has been. There's a couple of people naysaying, like Nintendians, like doing his shit. Um, like there's a handful of people who are spurking out about it, but like, I think by and large, I like everyone's pretty enthusiastic about the game. Yeah, this game's quite a bbit harder than you would expect, considering like how it's structured. Because like you always get like in these situations where you're not entirely sure what to do. Like the game does handhold you, but it's like you still end up getting confused at some things. You kind of have to fuck around. Ugh. Yeah, that's the impression I get too. I love that game. Oh. Yeah, I think people are like starting to figure that out, man. How do I do that weird spinning thing? Is what I want to know. Yeah, I haven't seen Nintendine cover this video yet. Like Nintendine was seething because this was supposed to be another 7 out of 10 game from Nintendo, and it was like it got 8 out of 10. So that completely puts a damper in his narrative. Yeah, I'm surprised by how well this is reviewed because it just seems like considering the kind of game it is, it'd be a lot more polarizing. Honestly, like I do kind of feel that way. That I'm kind of surprised how well received it is. I mean, I'm kind of surprised how much I like it. Honestly. Oh, hang on. The Yoshi penalty. I think it's more accurate to say it's like a 2D platformer penalty, actually, because everybody loves Yoshi. Um, I don't know. It certainly doesn't feel like Yoshi games get clowned on just for being Yoshi games. I mean, the thing I noticed is that people were spurking about it being like for kids and for being 2D and like allegedly being too easy. Like allegedly. Yeah, I didn't even bother. Like, okay, after IGN, like their long history of like fucking with Nintendo scores, I don't ever like take them seriously when they talk about it. Like after the Mario and Luigi brothership thing, I don't take them seriously. Like a lot of people are trying to glaze Logan Plant right now. Don't Nintendo Life. Yep, yep. They are pathetic. We might have to look at the reviews and see what they said exactly because Yeah, crazy how Yoshi's had the same voice for 30 years. I don't know. It's not going to be weird when Yoshi gets replaced. Yeah, Brothership is like, it's legit one of my favorite RPGs ever. I love Brothership. I somehow lost the daddy. What the hell is it? Yeah, I'll be glad when the new Mario and Luigi comes out and like we can start like when Logan Plant tries his thing again, like we can all point to the fact that he didn't like Brothership, so to not take him seriously.
No, Eton. Ninja Ari.
Yoshi the dinosaur, pro skater. Yoshi needs to be the next pro skater. Dash smaller Nintendo releases. Yeah, they do. Yeah, I mean they try every single time, but it's like I don't know. It's not sticking. Like everybody kind of wrote this game off when it was shown off, but this and Pokepia, and both of them did really well, especially Pokepia. I believe this is on top of the charts right now. This is topping the charts right now, right? Yep, yeah. So yeah, you're gonna see Nintendo comp sales spike over the next couple of months or so, and like fucking Nintendo is gonna see. I don't know if Nintendo is gonna survive this year, honestly, because we're gonna get like a lot more like confirmation that like Nintendo Switch 2 is doing well. Like all like the Wall Street people are doing is just kind of misrepresenting the numbers and mini consoles. They were a novelty item. Like they were never going to be like a primary thing. It was just a thing for collectors. That's it. I don't know. There's no reason to like, you know what I mean? Like you're better off just getting a Nintendo Switch Online. Yeah, it is. I have been very surprised with how good this has been. Like very surprised. Wait, you're telling me it was right there?
No,
So it was in the wave. You gotta be kidding me. I swear, if it's called a boater or something like that, I'm gonna be pissed.
Really?
I swear. What's the dumbass name that they're gonna come up with for this?
Yuria Ari. Ori. Lo. Tami. Cardia.
A Snurf board?
Baforun.
Yeah, I believe that's enough to unlock World 4. Faster than fast. Yeah, there are all these achievements that you just don't get. Oh wow, we've almost unlocked level 5 already. Yeah, I imagine this is gonna be one of those games where it's like beating it is pretty straightforward, but 100% completion is kind of rough. Wait, what's in between here?
Lupi. Luama. She. Nualima. Messi Elia. Ulina. Yuria Ari.
Yeah, I think we should just beat it and then like go for 100% completion. Yeah, I'm actually gonna 100% this, unlike Crafted World. Yeah, if you don't remember,
Howdy. Keduda. Lupi. Lo. Makareli. Tami. Yoshi. Poeti. Tulo.
yeah. So I actually never 100% had Crafted World because I just didn't get into it. I just didn't want to do it. So I did 100% Woolly World, but yeah, Crafted World was a little bit much. Like there was way too much collecting in that one. I mean, maybe I'll go back to it one of these days, but I mean, I played it the other day and I really liked it. So maybe in between releases. I don't know. I kind of just like playing Crafted World as like a standard platformer though. No bonus levels. I don't think it really needs them, considering how the game is structured. I imagine like you just find like new things in the old levels.
Baforun.
The game is gorgeous, by the way. Yeah, Crafted World just felt like the collecting. It just wasn't fun, really.
No, macaroni.
Fight the boss. I haven't seen any bosses yet. Actually, I don't know if there are any in this game. People about whining about the game being Switch 2 exclusive. Why? What sense does that make? Yeah, people did that with Tamagotchi too. I'm sorry, Pokepia too. It's like, bro, it's a new console. We're gonna get exclusive games. This isn't PlayStation. Yeah, I'm sure. Like one of the things I saw Nintendine try to do the other day is that he tried to tell people that that Pokepia could have easily run on a Switch One, and I'm just kind of like, I don't think so, buddy. I don't think you're fooling anybody. Yeah, it's interesting, like how hated Nintendine is outside of his Twitter I'm sorry, his YouTube hug box, because everywhere else just hates him after he like spent so much time telling everybody the Switch 2 would fail. It's just I don't know. He's like where people were like 10 years ago with the Wii U, lying again. Yeah, I saw him do something. He tried to say Subnautica 2 outperformed Tamagotchi, which is wrong. Subnautica 2 is it launched at like half the price. So yeah, but he hasn't been uploading new videos, so I haven't been able to make any more. So I haven't been able to do Nintendine today. Uh, yeah, I might have to wait till the night. Well, I'm looking for the shadow, right?
Load. Isha atara ila ali iti wemuiba.
By another explorer. An expert whistler. A bit later. Well, I think the best time to release something like this is early on, so it gets noticed. Like if this launched like mid life cycle, people would just say it didn't matter, that it wasn't a big game. Uh, Releasing it early is how you get exposure, I think.
Pointy tulo. Tulena.
An expert whistler.
Di Cardia.
Yeah, I'm curious, like when we're gonna get like a Nintendo Direct. It might be in the next couple of days. Who knows? Last year. Well, if it's in the last year, people like give it the Princess Peach Showtime or Brothership treatment, where they just pretend that like it's sent out to die, and that like the real games are gonna launch the next piece of hardware. So like I would say the only time to release like experimental new games like this is at the beginning of the lifespan. And then like the mid to late gen is when you start putting out like the huge heavy hitters. That's it. So all you had to do was just separate it from the instrument. Okay. I wouldn't have figured that out with that the hint. But...
Metali. Nualima. Tulena. Oh. Idi. Tule.
Parent child, yeah, probably.
Robi. Ti Adi. Dali. Lantira. Harashu. Yoshi. Tevatea. Asti Elai. Oiti. Tulo. El Ushia.
Okay. I was wondering what the tokens did.
Dame Elui. Aforun. Oh. Nualima. Tami.
Yeah, someone pointed out to me that I only played this for an hour last night. And the reason for that is that like the game kind of it's not really the kind of game you can like marathon through. You know what I mean? Because I was kind of saying that like last night that like oh yeah I'll beat it in 6 hours. You can't really do that because of the nature of it. It just kind of wears you out. And it's not because the game is bad or anything. Oh come on! Did they rethink the Blorgs too? Oh no. Yeah, I thought the Milds were different too. What's with all these like elemental? Blorg was nothing like this in older games.
Vidi. Alalia. Asti Elai.
Yeah, you would never know that like this thing was on the cover of the original Yoshi's Island. Ugh. Okay. Uh,
Eva. Putia.
yeah, it's not.
Dali. Lantira.
Oh, it's not even antagonistic.
Dali. Lantira.
That is surprising. This is the friendliest this thing has ever been. Yeah, I tried to as well. Yeah.
El Shia.
Yeah, I don't know why they redesigned like classic Yoshi's Island enemies. I don't know. Like I feel like they should have just made original enemies if they're gonna do stuff like this. Ran through the levels. That's the impression I got too, actually. Yeah, because you can't really do that. What the hell's he doing? Oh, what the hell is that? He's a soy boy. Oh, it's because I have the apple. Okay. So it's color changes. Okay. Well, that's good. What's that gonna do? Yeah, this is why the game is interesting. Like you have no idea what to expect. Like, yeah, I really do get like Pokemon Snap vibes out of this. Actually, Nintendo Life. Yeah, yeah. Um I say this all the time, but like never trust Nintendo fan sites. Like they're very clickbaity. Yeah, I think we're at the. I think we soft locked again. Yeah, that's the weird thing about this is that like you can actually soft lock levels. So what the hell is the Bewilder Bird? Collectible focused, yeah. So the game doesn't end when you beat it. Like, does it? So do you have to 100% this one? Like, I feel like it is one of those games.
Really?
It seems like it seems very similar to a Kirby game. Come to think of it, I've never actually 100%ed Epic Yarn either. So
Really?
what the fuck?
Dali. Lantira.
On TikTok? Yeah. I just don't care for TikTok at all. I don't like the culture there. I don't like.
Consumo.
I feel really tired for some reason.
Really? Al. Macaroni.
There we go. I've chosen not to post on TikTok because like it just doesn't suit my business model. Um,
So.
you can't throw eggs underwater. Well, then how did the fuck do you catch the fish? Oh, there you go. Did I screw that up?
Metal.
What the hell was that? How are you supposed to figure that out? Ghost trick? When I don't see how. Yeah, what was that bullshit with like Bowser Jr. not knowing who Kamek is? Why is Bowser Jr. fighting us? What does he think is gonna happen? That's crazy. Yeah, this game is so wildly inventive. Watch out! Oh, that was cool. That was cool.
Sia adosho.
Bowser Jr. and crew. Did you just meet Kamek?
Iri.
Uh, yeah, that was a really cool boss.
Hilton. Auri. Lo. Tami. Cardia.
Yep, Unit. That doesn't even make sense. Yeah, why did I call it Blarg? Blarg is like the fire thing. I was just like, no, that's not right, is it? Yeah, it's Nep Unit.
Bahorum.
I don't even get it. Nep Unit. It's like kind of an anagram of Neptune, but not really. I don't see God.
Hairi. Done isha atara. PD Army. Yoshi. Alalia. Asterai. Wirai.
We unlocked chapter 5. All right. We didn't even move on. We didn't even do chapter 4 yet. Wow.
Tommy. Lekum Meshi.
Okay.
Dali. Lantil.
Well, you can tell me you can rename the shy guy.
Me Elui. Tommy.
So we're actually gonna get deep lore on shy guys. Yoshi. Flipped over. Yoshi the Mysterious Book. It's been a while. A Switch 2 version? I don't think so. Yeah, it's pretty explicitly a Switch 1 game. Yoshi Story, yeah. That was almost 30 years ago. Crazy. They appear to be rather shy, you think?
Me Elui. Howdy.
I guess you just hunt down the shy guys and you only have to pick them up once.
Harjuna. Cheeto.
It reminds me of that village in Story, actually.
Matea.
Was it chapter 2-4 that does that? How do Shy Guys work? Do they point out what you need or?
Niana. Yuria Ali. Yuria Ali.
Yoshi? I mean, they had that Yoshi's Island segment in Mario Galaxy already. I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll see. Adam.
Wahoru.
Hey, that's the best level.
Idi.
Yeah, I feel like this is like it feels like a spiritual successor to Story to me because it has such an emphasis on like the unique mechanics and it has like
Yuria
the
Ali.
structure and the multiple playable Yoshis that you can select. It's like
Ori.
I don't know. It's kind of its own thing, but
Tommy.
Shy Guy
Wahoru.
gaming would be done. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Oh wait, hang on. All right. Wait, what's going on? Oh, amazing.
Nian. Adi Dani. Ulina. Tommy. Yoshi.
I don't know, man. Like I I've been kind of critical of people who've been bitching about like not getting a 3D Yoshi game, but like honestly, I feel like a 3D game would have suited this way better. This concept way better. Honestly, maybe they'll do that for a sequel, but
Oh,
yeah, if anyone can do it,
Mamadi.
Good Fuel can. Nintendo Music, Spotify. Yeah, I don't use Nintendo Music that much. I tend to just listen to Nintendo Music on YouTube. Yeah, I do need to get the habit of like listening to more Nintendo Music. Well, it's not on like Alexa, is it? Yeah, Alexa tends to be how I listen to most of my music. So. I'm hungry. Oh, you can't even collect the eggs because like yeah, this game does remind me a lot of Breath of the Wild. Actually, yeah, yeah, I actually agree with that. That's actually what this game reminded me of the most when I saw it was Breath of the Wild and like the physics engine. Yeah, so like honestly, and like I'm being completely serious, like this game does feel like a tech demo to me. Like it doesn't feel like an actual like full product. It feels like they were just uh tech demoing like the physics engine and the interactivity and stuff like that, and they'll probably like reuse it for future games, which isn't a bad thing. But like I mean, Star Fox and Super Nintendo is probably the same thing, right? But like yeah, this does feel like a tech demo to me. Ooh, I want to see some God hand. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Skyward Sword soundtrack. I'm a big fan of the game in general, but well, what the hell does this do? Ooh. Okay, so you can give.
Missy Idia.
They hashed, and I killed a lot of them.
Idi. Ori. Tebatia. Lo. Tami. Cut.
Loot Deku.
Harun.
Shy Guy. There's more than one Shy Guy. Like, do they always go back to the same level? It's crazy.
Really?
So all the Shy Guys just go back to Shy Guys.
Yum.
Flying watermelon. Wait, a
Missy
watermelon with
Ina.
puffy lips.
Tommy. Yoshi.
What the hell is this? I don't know if this is supposed to be offensive or what. Watermelons with wings. Who came up with this idea? Yeah, it sprouted. But yeah, yeah, it feels like this game and like Star Fox are both going to be pretty short, actually, which is kind of interesting. I mean, honestly, if you want length, you want like an RPG at this point. But time for Forza. Yes, I'm gonna drop everything and buy an Xbox and get Forza Horizon 6. Yeah, I think I'm worn out on this. Yeah, this just isn't the kind of game you can put a lot of time into in like one setting. It's just the nature of it. It's a lot of fun, but like it's just not something you can really grind through. And I'm not in any rush to beat it quickly anyway. We'll do it by the end of the week. Yeah, so you can drop levels whenever, then you just come back. It's crazy. This game doesn't feel like it's gonna be that terribly long. I mean, Crafted World was like what, 6 hours long to get through the first time. I don't know how much time I put it. Yeah, a lot of these games are not that long. So I actually re-downloaded Kirby Air Riders. I started playing it off stream and got really into it. So it's nice that I'm still playing Air Riders because like I was really wondering how much mileage I'd be able to get out of this like long term because I felt like I was not a fan of the original Air Riders. So it's nice to see that they have improved it. Okay. This isn't Forza. Yeah, this is better than Forza. Yeah, why is the community trying to sell people on Forza all of a sudden? Because like I saw a bunch of people all at once like try and say that like Forza Horizon 6 was the shit. Like IGN gave it like a 10 out of 10 or something. Yeah, let's do Magalore. Uh
Scooter.
Completion will take a while, yeah. So like probably an hour a day and just like gradually 100%ing it. You know, it's probably the way to go. I still don't have the last character in this game. Yeah, there's probably quite a lot of stuff I still haven't seen in this game, but like I just don't. I mean, this is the kind of game you just casually play through over years. Yeah, I agree. I mean, I don't want to play like RPGs anymore because of like how burned out I am from Tales. Like I spent like I had to force myself to get through like the last 10 hours of Tales of Berseria, and I loved that game, but it was just one of those cases where I was just like I had played so many Tales games over the past year. Like I believe I beat like Symphonia, Graces, and Berseria in the past year, which is like fucking crazy. And I did Vesperia like last year. So like I done like 4 Tales games in like the span of a year, and I'm just like completely burned out. And I have like Zillia to get through. I have like Arise to pick up, and I'm just like, they're gonna do like the new one soon. Like I'm sorry, the next remaster, and probably the new one after that. So I'm just kind of confused about like I'm just kind of burned out on Tales at the moment. I would like to go a couple months without playing one, but we'll see. And like I don't know. I think when I pick one up again, it'll probably be Zillia, and it'll probably be Arise, games that I have played before. So this game is so impressive visually; it's just kind of crazy. This is Air Riders. I love Air Riders. Kirby Air Rider is more successful than Forza. That is an interesting claim. I mean, I guess it is, but it's like I don't know. They're such different games. It's really hard to like kind of quantify because I think normies are always going to go to Forza, and then like actual gamers are always going to lean towards Kirby and Mario Kart. I mean, that's kind of the problem we're having now, isn't it? That like with the license games, like everybody's like hyping up like Indiana Jones and Hogwarts and like fucking Wolverine. You know, like yeah, Sony's seriously trying to hype people on Wolverine as if like they haven't people haven't gotten burned by Spider-Man like twice already. Path of Radiance, yeah. Yeah, I think we're gonna get through Fire Emblem 7 first, actually. That's the one I'm really fired up about beating. Yeah, well, I'm gonna get through 7. Yeah, I think we're gonna do 7, 8, and then 9. But we'll see. We will see. I don't know. I've been like, and I don't know. I feel as if I'm not working hard enough because like the Cattle Have Things is almost done. You know, I'm drafting it. Like I'm getting it out there. Um, I got to promote this fucking book, and like, I don't know. It just doesn't feel like it's good enough. Like I don't think like the Cattle Have Fangs is going to be a massive runaway hit for a lot of reasons, but like they basically all just boil down to it not being good enough. I don't know, man. I just don't really like the idea of like playing video games as much as I have been anymore. Like I've massively cut down from like last year because I think last year I was playing like 8 hours a day on average, and then I would like work, and then I would like I don't know. It was just like I was not in a good place back then. Um, yeah, for a while there, I seriously thought I would never like recover from that. But yeah, it hasn't been a big deal. I had plenty of income coming in, so it wasn't that big of a deal. But like the issue is that like I made a conscious decision to like stick with the job, no matter how successful I got on YouTube or with the books. And like in the end, I had to like leave when I specifically planned not to, and that just really bothers me. I did not care for that at all. It just really bothered me. This game is so much fun. Like the more you play Air Riders, the more you appreciate it really. Because like you kind of have to know this game like really well to get like the vibe for like what it's trying to do really. Game is set in Japan. I don't know. I don't think the game has like that high of player counts, regardless. Because like the narrative's always the same, right? Like the Nintendo game fails while everything else is like dominating, and that just isn't true. Like we saw this with Power World, right? The narrative was that like it was more popular than any Pokemon game ever, and yet look where it is now, where like they can't even get people to like, get excited about them showing up at like some Japanese event. Like I've seen what happens when they like try and do promotion events in public where like everybody just walks past them and goes to, like the Pokemon presentation. Is it actually selling in Japan? No, no. Yeah, it's weird because like they're putting all this money to like go to these events and like act like they're an actual legitimate brand, and yet like nobody fucking cares. That's actually a really good combo. Look at that. Look at that setup. Gooey on that bike. That's awesome. Kevin Costner. Wait, what? Isn't that a meme now where like people just come out and say some random celebrity has like spoken out against faggotry? I wouldn't. First of all, I wouldn't believe it because I imagine every celebrity is like complicit in some way. Um, but second of all, like I don't need a celebrity to tell me like what's right and what's wrong, honestly. And I think that's the mentality we should have. Like honestly, I think like celebrities advocating for these kind of causes should just instantly have them like just discredited. Yeah, see, so like this is something I've noticed that the game still has a very active online scene. So we're constantly getting full lobbies. Yeah, it's interesting how this is the one Nintendo Switch 2 game that like everybody tried to glaze because Sakurai was involved. Like, let's be real. Like, if this game was not attached to Sakurai, you would not see like the same amount of praise like lobbied at it because it really is just a better version of the first game. And that's not necessarily a bad thing, but like I don't know, it just did we really need this the same year that Mario Kart came out? Like I would have preferred like Diddy Kong Racing 2 or like I don't know F Zero like X2 or like a fucking I don't know Star Fox Grand Prix. Like fucking Air Riders. That was at like the bottom of my list. I wanted Air Riders when I was Air Ride when I was a kid, but like it's actually one of the games I was most excited about for the GameCube, but I never did pick it up. Um, Yeah, it's actually the first Kirby game I was excited for. And I eventually got like 64 instead. That was actually pretty common for me that I would want a GameCube game, and then like I would get like the N64 one instead. So like I don't think I got like Mario Kart 64 until Double Dash was already. Nah, it wasn't. Yeah, was Double Dash out by the time I got Mario 64? Probably not. No, no, I had Mario Kart 64 for a long time. I mean, I was told that like the reason I never got any more Mario Karts after 64 was because like we had Mario Kart at home, and it was like the most frustrating thing ever. Like, no, mom, it's a completely different fucking game. It just drove me nuts. Yeah, should we play around with the build, Turbo Star? Yeah, thank you all for the support, everyone. Thank you all for the viewership. I really appreciate it. Helix announcements. The next Xbox will be a console PC. That's honestly probably what they should do is just transition into like fully like PC. I mean, that's basically what an Xbox is a PC, but like yeah, they just released the next Xbox and it has Steam on it. Like, and that's their plan. Yeah, I love like Gabe's life story, by the way, because someone tried to post it on Twitter today and make it sound inspirational, but it's like the stereotypical like boomer story where like he gets into Harvard without trying, drops out, just kind of hangs around Microsoft with his friends until like somebody hires him. He becomes a millionaire there, and then he leaves to start Valve. It's the most boomer story I've ever fucking heard in my life. And people make it sound like it's some major accomplishment when like it was all just like him having connections and being in the right place. Like I just don't I just don't respect that mentality. I really don't. Like, and again, like the fact that he's like not investing further in video games goes to show you just how little he cares about them. He's investing in like yachts now. Like that's his thing. Like gaming is beneath him now. He just spends all of his time on yachts because he has nothing else going on. Yeah, yeah, I saw like everybody trying to glaze Xbox when they lowered the price to Game Pass, and I'm just kind of like, but it's still higher than it was. Like it was it was just such a giant cope, and like they tried so hard to sell you on this idea that like Xbox was secretly good now, and it's just like I don't understand like why we keep going through this motion. Like people will like glaze Xbox while simultaneously like shitting on Nintendo. It's weird. It's weird. And I don't know. I'm really anxious for Xbox to fail. Like I hate PlayStation more, but I don't think there's any denying that like Xbox was like the brand that killed gaming. It was like the one that normalized the woke shit. It's the one that pushed like microtransactions and DLC. Like it was the problem essentially. Oh, it was a 3 round race. I think. I want to play Mario World. Nukem. Uh, yeah, I don't know anything about what Nukem's done. I don't watch him, so I don't know. Todd Howard stories like that. I mean, I imagine that's why like video games suck right now. Is that like so many people in high profile position were just boomered in, and don't have any real like talent or like ability to like work or anything. Like it's gonna be fun, Chris. Like it took them like 20 years to produce like the Elder Scrolls 6. Like I think they confirmed that it's coming out in like 2033 or something. Like they're never gonna recover from that. I think. Like I do think they're not ever gonna like come back from that.
Really bike.
It meant tourists couldn't downplay our writers. Yeah. I mean, we're getting into like more and more situations where like tourists can't downplay things. The Star Fox thing is a really good example where like they spent such a long time bitching about Zero, bitching about Star Fox, bitching about the IP that like Nintendo remaking the original, remaking 64, that should have been seen as like a major controversial thing, and yet because people have been bitching about this IP being dead so long, like everybody just automatically celebrated it, and there's just no like questioning it. It's just like. And like anybody who's been following the series for the past 30 years is pissed about this, and rightfully so. But like when you look at like how the masses have been acting about Star Fox since Adventures came out, it's like, yeah, this is kind of what the franchise needed. Honestly, like I would argue 64 3D came out too early. Honestly, like I feel like if they just didn't put out 3D at all and then just went straight to Zero and then just went straight into like the remake, like that might have like gone over better. I don't know. Like what did the 3DS version add 64 like really? Like I just it just felt like a pretty lazy by the numbers remake. Like I actually watched like the X Play review, and they tried to tell us that like they tried to say it was like a 3 out of 5, and I'm just like, this is a remake of the best game ever made. Like at least give it a 4. Like what are you talking? I can understand like knocking the game because it's a remake and it's lazy, but like I don't know, man. That's not the impression I got watching that. Like they really were shitting on it just because it was Star Fox. Like I remember they gave like Assault a 3 as well, and I'm just kind of like, fucking really? Like I don't know. I've been kind of critical over Assault over the years, but like whenever I go back to that X Play video and like watch what they had to say about it, I'm just kind of like, you know what? Like fuck them. Assault was way better than this. Like Assault's way better than the shit they like for sure. Yeah. Xbox is so DEI. They have a female Indian president now, and I feel like people don't realize what a disaster that's going to be. Like FedEx has an Indian president now, and yeah, if you see FedEx guys going around, going forward, they are going to be overwhelmingly Indian. So I would suggest not going to FedEx or interacting with them at all. Yeah, I'll be glad when like all these people are like replaced with drones, so we don't have to like worry about this. But it's just yeah, the whole like kicking white people out or white men out, it's really not working, honestly. Because like I'm like succeeding in the publishing industry. Like I'm doing better than like Mark Oshiro. I was actually like I brought him up the other day as just like this industry fag who had all this support from his history of blogging, and he was like he was woke before woke was a thing. Like if he was like Lindsay Ellis, he'd be like a millionaire, right? He was doing that before Lindsay Ellis was. So like I really thought he was like killing it or like successful or making money. And apparently he's not. Like he straight up came out and said like, yeah, nobody's buying my books. And I was just kind of like, really? Wow. Wasn't surprised by that because that guy was like he's like weirdly illiterate. So it's like I don't understand like giving up the way he does though. He's like deleting all of his old content, and he's like wiping it from the internet. Like he like fulfilled his last orders and like shut everything down. And I'm just kind of like, how is this gonna benefit anybody? It's just like I don't know. Like, did he? Did he think that becoming an author was gonna be like this thing where like he's just automatically successful and people love him and like no, it takes work to be successful in this field. I mean, we're not going to see any like improvements at any of these companies until they just straight up get rid of like all the DEI, all the women, all the minorities, and like then they get rid of the AI because that's the other thing that they keep doing that I think is even worse than the DEI is like the insistence that like AI is going to take over everything when like it's not like if you've used AI at all, like you're very well aware of how like incompetent and stupid AI can be. Like I keep hearing stories of AI like fucking up massively, like and just causing all these problems, like miscalculating, like just making all these errors. Like you see it happen in all sorts of ways. Like AI isn't reliable when it comes to like pretty much anything. And that fact just becomes like pretty consistent. Like I keep seeing the Chinese, like they do this thing where they're just like, oh yeah, this robot, it can cut your hair, and I'm just like, why would I not just have a person do it for like $20? You know what I mean? Like, why have the machine do it when you can just have the trained professional do it instead for like a flat nominal fee? It's like it's nothing. You know what I mean? It's nothing. Like those kind of machines are going to be way more expensive than just having a person do it. It's just like you're not going to like save money on labor by doing that. They're going to be like stupidly expensive to maintain. They're going to be expensive to build to begin with. It's like there's no value to it. Like you're not going to replace labor ever. Like the best case scenario is that you have people like, um working with the AI or like, having the AI do stuff for them. It just the idea that it's going to replace everyone is just retarded. And like I don't understand why they seem to think it's like a done deal at this point. Like they're very much out of touch with reality. And like I'm curious like how long this farce can continue because like I become more and more anti AI every day. And I was using it for a while there. I used like I went as far as using it for book covers and like video thumbnails and stuff like that. And like it's just not as good as what a person can do. Like even now that's true. And like I don't see it like improving in the next like 5 to 10 years. Like I would rather just have a person do the design. Like there's no benefit to having an AI do it for me if the AI is gonna fuck it up and like do something that I don't fucking want. Like it pisses me off when like I generate an image in AI and it tries to do this thing where it's like, oh, I can't do that. It's immoral. I'm just like, do it, little AI. Like that's your job. And then it just tries to say it's like against guidelines and that like I can't do that, Star Fox. And it's just like, just shut the fuck up. Like Bayonetta hate was to try and get it to go third party. Yeah, you didn't see people hating on Bayonetta until it became Nintendo exclusive. Yeah, you didn't see people arguing that like Bayonetta and Jean were gay until that happened. And I really wonder if it was some psyop to like destroy the series' reputation. Most success stories in the mainstream are plants. Absolutely, absolutely. It does come off that way. Like they're all connected with people. They all have some relative, or they're. It's just like it's ridiculous. Yeah, people are noticing this too. Like how you can only get a job if you have connections at the company. But yeah, it seems like it's getting less accurate. Yeah, I feel that way too. Yeah, like there's been all sorts of weird things where like I've asked ChatGPT like fringe questions about like JRPGs. Like a while back, I asked it about like Batten Kaidos. Yeah, I was having it I was asking like fringe questions about Batten Kaido's lore, like specifically about Georg and about like the whole like heart vessel thing and about Callus, and like it couldn't tell me anything. Like it couldn't parse together what I was telling it. And it kept coming up with like all these weird claims, like completely making shit up that wasn't accurate at all. And it's like you're gonna see a lot of that. Like you're gonna see a lot of that. And like yeah, I think they're making a mistake relying so much on AI because like when people like start denouncing AI, like all the shit that it's been trained to say about like women, about DEI, about like all sorts of things, like I feel like there's not going to be like an authority figure to replace it. Like honestly, because like they'll have like shut every like actual human out. But yeah, I remember like when like Bill Gates was like trying to tell people that like truckers would be replaced by AI in like 10 years, in like 2010 or something, and it kind of dawned on me just how like out of touch and retarded that is, because like you're gonna need people to like load and unload the trucks. You're gonna need like logistically it just doesn't make any sense. You're gonna need people to like fuel the thing. It's like it's just like it's just dumb to think it's gonna happen in the next 5, 10, 20 years. And like I never thought it was gonna happen. Like even now I still don't. Like they keep saying they're like replacing people with AI, but like what they seem to actually be doing is just hiring Indians because like Americans are too expensive. Um, like a calculator, yeah. But like you could just use a calculator. I wouldn't even use AI to like calculate like these days. Like that's how little I trust it, because it's gonna mishear you, or you're gonna like just use a calculator. Like there's no point in like using the AI. Hideo Kojima saying he wants to be an AI. He wants to turn himself into a patriot. That's hilarious. Um, yeah. Like again, these people have like unrealistic expectations as to like what the technology is going to do. Because like they seem to think this is all stuff I go into the Cadillac Fangs actually. They all seem to think it's going to like allow them to like enslave the planet, and it's just not going to work out that way, like at all. And they're in for a rude awakening. Um, Yeah, I think they're greatly underestimating like what people are going to start doing when they start really struggling. Because like the narrative, their belief is that the public is just never gonna rise against them because like they have video games and porn and all that. But like we're already seeing the beginnings of the uprising. Like the problem has been that like everyone's been too comfortable, fundamentally, because like things haven't really been that bad, honestly. And they keep getting worse, and like people are already like um taking extreme measures. So it's we're getting there, but I think the problem fundamentally is that we pretty much have no world leaders on our side. Nvidia has removed gaming. Wow. South Park is dead. South Park.
Start!
It's nice popping in Air Riders playing online. having fun, just spending time with the boys. Look how everyone else is just kind of flying around. And my thing with this game is that like it really sucks how everyone who plays this is a tryhard because like yeah, she plays something else. I think we're gonna come back to this later. I think we are gonna keep playing this. It's not today. Yeah. What should we play next? Wizard 101 is Outlasted Destiny. That's hilarious. That is hilarious. They got foreign drivers. Well, we're not even getting that anymore because like people are cracking down on it because it's been so dangerous. Like the foreign driver thing has been a complete failure. It's been criminalized in my state. I think they got rid of that. Yeah, they tried like allowing like people to drive these trucks without CDLs, which is like obviously retarded. Like, and I just don't like. I don't understand why they can't just like pay people to do it. I don't understand why they're so like why they see so hard about it because it's an essential job. Like they'll pay women to like sit in an office and do nothing, but like when it comes to people doing real work, they get like, no, you're our slave. Oh, like no, fuck you. Revelations. What? I thought it was called Memory. I swear it was called Memories of Salsa. Yeah, I'm so confused. Yep, playing some Falcon. Yeah. Yeah, so we got some we started this last night, but we didn't get too far in it. Um yeah, getting into Yeast has been a nightmare for me because like none of these games were available on Switch and like they're all like really long. So like I am not caught up on like all these games. Like I own Yeast 9, I've never beaten it. I've beaten all the other ones I own, but I have not played Yeast 10 yet, and that just pisses me off. Because that game was like well, I played the demo and it was phenomenal, but yeah, sorry, I think I'm already done with Yoshi for the night. Kind of burned out on it. I don't know. I don't know how much longer I can keep playing. I think I'm gonna end the stream and just like write a little bit actually. Yeah, we've only been streaming for 2 hours, but man, I hate signing off when I have so many viewers. Like, I feel like I'm letting you guys down, but just please sub, and I promise I'll be back on as soon as I'm like done with all the stuff I'm doing, and like I'm ready to play again. I don't know, man. I've just been so busy, and but yeah, I can't believe this is a PlayStation Vita game. Like, I would have thought it would be a PSP or a PS2 game, but and then Proud version. Yeah, that was a weird decision. I was so happy that I never bought like East End when they did that. So I won't be playing Vanilla 10. I'll be playing Proud Nordics, but it's like I don't understand why they did it that way. It just how the hell am I beating the shit out of such a big monster? Okay, Duval's better. Okay, he's fine. Is that his name Duval or no? It's Duran. Okay. Still alive after that? Yeah, I love Yeast. Yeah, Nintendo really needs its own like action RPG franchise. I don't know if they really have anything that can be qualified as such. I guess Astral Chain's the best they got, but I'm not sure I would call that an RPG. Mighty Number Nine. Wagner.
Leave it to me.
Yeah, there's a reason I don't take like hiring managers or like normal jobs seriously anymore because it's so nepotistic and corrupt. And honestly, I'm kind of at the point where I'll straight up say this at like interviews and stuff like that. Is that like, yeah, I don't like how you handle things. I don't respect you.
Open it.
I'm playing this instead of. I really need to cancel my pre-order for Elliot. Like, I just haven't gotten around to playing it. Hello, General.
I am the great Leo, commander of the Cell Sentinel. Don't you start getting cuffed. If I'd been here, I wouldn't. What?
How is the localization for this so bad?
At all.
Yeah, East is like so much faster paced than like Tails. It's crazy.
it to me.
It does not feel like a Vita game. Like, it just doesn't. Oh. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it quits. Yeah, I feel so bad that I can't like stream longer, but like, yeah, I've just been working so much that. Yeah. Oh. Oh. Gonna be Cyberpunk? I hope so. Like, I am so tired of people acting like GTA is like some amazing thing.
Leave it to me. Leave it to me.
Where's the way to? Where's the way to the forest? Yeah, I'd like to at least get to the forest before we stop.
Come on now.
Fools!
Come on.
I'm hungry. 'Cause I don't remember how far I got into this when I first played it. 2.6%. Wow, it's not that okay. He talks so much shit about these monsters being harder, but they're just not really. Wait, can you not jump in this game? But you can still do aerial combos. Ooh. Cyberpunk came out. Yeah, they confirmed today that like GTA 6 is not going to be delayed again. So I don't know. I would love it if they like had to bend the knee and just delay it, but I doubt it's gonna happen. Oh. Look at that, it's so fast. Yeah, honestly, like, I'm not sure if I played an older Ys game that I've really, really liked. I think 8 remains my favorite. I really liked Origin too. But yeah, Oath and Felghana wasn't fantastic, and I don't know. I'm not sure I would say this one is either. I'm curious what the next Ys game is going to be. Hopefully, I'm caught up by the time it comes out. Because once I get through this, 9 and 10, I should be caught up with all the ones on Switch. So I won't have to worry I got getting overwhelmed again. I mean, 9 came out, and then they put out 10 really quickly. So, because I got 9 as soon as it came out. Everywhere. Yeah, not fucking with that. Not fucking with that. Yeah, let's go back. Yeah, I probably should. Is there anything else I should play tonight? Yeah, honestly, I think I want to just stick with like all the RPGs I have until I get through with them, and then I'll probably pick up with Tales of Arise whenever I'm done with all this. So yeah, this yeah, what's even on my list? Let's see, Ben Kaido, Xenoblade Chronicles X, Tales of Xillia, Suikoden 2. Yeah, we got to get through that. Okay. Yeah, a bunch of older games. Yeah. Honestly, this is the one I really want to get through. So. Yeah, honestly, I'll probably beat this and then just go right back to Xillia. The slavery shilling. Yeah, this is like a weird phenomenon. Okay, because like we saw this happen with Power World, right? Because you had like the first layer of it, where you had like this obvious Pokemon knockoff product that was getting shilled for that reason. You know, it's a thing that happens all the time. You know, there's nothing really all that unusual about it. This happens every like 5 years or so. On the other end of the coin, though, like, and the thing that really caught my attention is like how many people were like ecstatic that the game let you have slaves, because that was like the most talked about aspect of Pal World, was this idea that like you were catching pals and like to make them your slaves. And like it's just one of those situations where it's like it happens so much that like it comes off as if there was like some like meaning behind it. You know, it just means that the people shilling these games are just straight up advocating for slavery. You know what I mean? That's the impression I get by like seeing people talk about it. I can't believe I'm sleepy already. Yeah, we'll probably come back early tomorrow morning, do the podcast. Maybe we'll do the podcast and then go straight to gameplay, just to get through Mysterious Book. I don't know. Yeah, we have to like do the podcast regularly. I'm so bad. Yeah, my views keep going up. Like, how many views do I have on YouTube? Where are all these viewers coming from? And go straight to gameplay, just because I'm not doing anything. Like, what's the deal? Yeah, 6. Yeah, it's probably all Twitter. Am I even streaming on Twitter? Yeah. Live. Yeah, 24 viewers on Twitter. Yeah, my most like popular platform is fucking Twitter. And I think Twitter misrepresents the numbers. So like it looks like
You
I
know, one
have
of the
like
best
more
things I
viewers than
heard
I
at
do.
things I heard at things I heard at
Yeah, nobody on
things I heard.
Kick. Uh, yeah, one person on Twitch. Yeah. Yeah, I really got to get my numbers up. It's just ugh. Yeah, I don't know how to like find success on Twitch and Kick. Honestly, like my my YouTube numbers need to go up too. But Trashing Mixtape, yeah, I did not jump in on that because I don't I don't really like jumping on trends, but I think I have to because like every time I see people like get a ton of like impressions, it's specifically because they're jumping on trends. And I suppose like even if like it's not my primary thing, I kind of have to do it, and I don't really want to do it, but it's like I mean if I'm making money off of it and I need impressions, it's just I don't know. I'm not too thrilled with that. I don't know. Honestly, like I'm still applying to jobs and I'm still like looking for like my next thing. Uh like I don't know. I just don't think career YouTubing is for me. And like the reason for that is that like I'm just not like anxious enough to like sell my soul for views and impressions, honestly. I just don't really see myself like stopping working, honestly. Like I just think it's a bad idea personally. How big is this forest? Ugh. And why did like Adol come down here the first time? I'm just ugh. All right. Yeah, I'd hate to call it quits now, but yeah, I do need to stream less. If I'm not getting like like swamped in donations and in like viewers for streaming video games, yeah, I do need to cut back on it. I do need to start making like serious business decisions, man. So yeah, a couple of hours a night is probably fine. Yeah, we'll come back to Yoshi and the Mysterious Book tomorrow. We're gonna keep playing it until we beat it, and then we are gonna review it. So yeah, we're definitely gonna go back to it tomorrow, and we'll see